Good morning, family. Uh, and good morning, collective. I, first of all, I want to apologize to all my readers and all my followers for yesterday. It seems like whatever they sent towards me was almost gonna get me. And had so much anger in me yesterday and potty mouth all the way. Please excuse me. But I'm human, and just as I run this place to heal others, I'm still healing myself. So we are not perfect. We were not made to be perfect, but I can recognize when I am going off the deep end and need to excuse myself, which is what I did. Um, I went to the ocean because I knew that something was overpowering me. And, I was diarrhea of the mouth, kind of. But I'm better now. And I did go to the ocean. I meditated. I spoke to my dad and my family members that are in the ocean. And they told me to wash that off. And I went into the water. But funny thing, something told me you need to drink some of this ocean water today. Kind of, wash me from the inside. And I can't tell you how much better I felt. Like I said, they almost got me. They've been throwing, spells at me for the longest and wondering why they weren't working. But they continued and continued until because they want a reaction from me, They wanted me, which is exactly what I gave them yesterday. So I call my energy back. I call my power back. I release all that does not serve me. And I drank that ocean water and I felt much better. And I came home and I had to purge my tablet, my pages, my phone. I had to purge all those little, outbursts that I posted because that's not what I want to represent. That's not, I'm not going to say part of my character because, I mean, if you poke the bear, at some point, you have to release some type of anger, right? But I don't want that to be misfired toward anybody. So I had to really sit down yesterday and meditate. You know, I even watched a movie someone wrote about me, and I was like, this shit is serious. Like this, they really went super far. But you know what? I am not going to ruin myself chasing something that no one wants to give. And I'm not going to chase family that doesn't want to be family with me. It's just the way it is. You have to accept it the way, that those things happen, But I had to come on to apologize to the people that have been so supportive to me because that's not the side of me I want to show anyone. I would hope that no one would ever bring me to that level again. And first and foremost, I apologized to my daughter because I was very angry. And, you know, they had me so confused that I didn't know who to be angry with. And after I saw that movie, and after I actually found a couple of family members, and I thought, instead of ranting and raving, the best thing that I can do is be quiet and just show my receipts, which is what I did. And everything that they spoke about me was false. And I was able to post the truth of who I am, who I was, the mother I was, the hard worker I was, and that I wasn't doing any kind of the filth that they said I was doing. And rather than bark back and forth, because that's, that destiny swap stuff, still holding back my language there. And I realized that that's just not the way to fight evil. It's just not. So, yeah, I found the receipts that meant a lot to me, the memories that meant a lot to me, and that also showed the love I have for people, for my children, for my family throughout the years, and for my friends throughout the years. So rather than yelling and screaming at the top of my head, I just posted the receipts. And I hope that whoever believed in those false accusations and all those false stories about me, I hope that when you see my posts and my pictures and my history, that you'll know that I'm a survivor. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I'm a abuse survivor all the way around, from family members, significant others, and that's why I say that I don't think there's many people that could walk in my shoes, because they have no idea of the amount of stuff that I've been through in my life, which has made me that resilient, that much more resilient today. I believe that, yes, things happen for a reason. And I think maybe this happens because the people that said that they loved me really never did. So why fight that, right? You cannot beg people to like you, love you, even want to talk to you. You just can't. You have to hope that what you instilled in your children is always, please, always. The point of having children and procreating is for them to be so much better than you and surpass you in every which way. And I believe my children have done that. So I'm fully satisfied with the family I created. I'm sorry. With the family I created. And that's enough for me. And the other people that don't want to connect, well, God bless you, and I'm so sorry. Because I have a world of knowledge and a world of love to give. But I release you. I'm not going to fight for anything that you don't want to give me at all. God will provide for me. So, if you don't need me, it's okay. I don't need you. I have been on this world many, many times, and I'm still here by the grace of God. So, let me reintroduce myself. Hi. My name is Catherine Espinosa, and I was named after my grandmother, Catalina. And I love my family beyond words. And I wish you all the best. God bless you all. Please remember the good times. And if you ever need to come home, my door is always open. Always. And I hope to do big things here. I hope to make a difference once again, as I did nursing, as I did teaching children, as I did modeling, and as I will do now as an art therapist and a spiritual healer, a minister, and a life coach. Yeah, I can coach. Sometimes I have to take my own advice. But for the most part, I believe I have touched many lives, whether they care to admit to it or not. And that's okay. But thank you all for those who forgive me. And I apologize again to those who cannot forgive. But you have to take that up with God. Because I believe I've given my children all that I possibly could. In fact, I signed over my condo. I will be signing it today. And I'm signing it over to my daughter so that she never has to worry about anybody taking the roof over her head again. Never. Because that's a terrible feeling. And I forgot how that felt. So I forgot being in those predicaments and having children and being alone and being left to deal with consequences of other people. And it's not fair. So to my daughters, I will forever be sorry for whatever drama my family and I have brought to you. You never deserved it. My children never deserved any of that. They were raised with love. They had two crazy parents, don't get me wrong. But they were raised with love. And I gave them everything I possibly could in the hopes that when they got older, they would take care of me when I needed it. And well, there's still time. And I'll give them that time. For my other family members, I love you all. And I'm so sorry that you couldn't get to know me, the real me, because of the things that you heard that were false. But I'm not going to fight about that anymore. Be free. Be blessed. And I'm pretty sure, with all the gang stalking and stuff, I'm pretty sure you know exactly where I live. So whenever you do want to meet the real me and get my life story from my mouth, my door is open and I am here because I'm healing myself. And my job is to heal the others that I was put here on earth to save, including myself. So, namaste. Namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful life. And I bless you all. And please, seek the light. Don't live in darkness because it always comes back. And when I drank that water, I was able to release all of you that don't want to be attached to me. I give you to God. And I will continue to thrive. I am proud of all my family members that have done a great job, a great life for themselves. Because, I found out a few things. And As I said, if they feel the need to not include me, then that's all right. God bless you anyway. And I love you all. And I will build again, as I always do. Because it's not, what is that? It's not on me. It's in me, right? I have built mountains before. I have moved mountains before. And I will do it again. Because that's what I was put here to do. Have a wonderful day. I believe today's, right, Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. Have a drink for me. I have to do a lot of phone calls today, a lot of paperwork, and then I'm going to just put it in God's hands. And whatever they decide, I will accept, and I will keep going. Because, and you're right, like at the soap operas, right? As the world turns, the young and the restless, the bold and the beautiful, right? Yeah. And also, people were wondering how did I get to be this way? How did all of a sudden I get to be, the anointed one? Small story. I have 2 titanium hips, fake hips. I got them in 2015, in 2016. And when I moved to Florida, I had a few dislocations in New York, and when I came to Florida, my hip came out many, many times, and I didn't know what was going on. I mean, now I know that it was people like throwing horrible, horrible spells at me because I was going to take my son to Daytona Beach, and it was April 9. And my hip came out, and I had to go to the hospital. And that was dislocation number 15 that I had to endure alone in the emergency room. Now, when your leg comes out, when you have a titanium hip, picture a Barbie doll. When the leg came out, the little girls that play with, any girls that played with Barbie dolls, when the leg comes out, this little rubber band string holding onto that leg, but the leg is all, flailing about. Was my leg 15 times. And, they've paid officials, gang stalkers, feds, all kinds of people to be against me. So apparently maybe somebody was against me in the hospital, or call it divine awakening. I don't know. Divine intervention, whatever you want to call that. But it was my 15th time getting dislocated. And the doctor over-medicated me severely with ketamine and propofol, the stuff that killed Michael Jackson. Yeah. And I died on the table. And no one knew, because no one ever checked on me. No one ever cared. I did 15 dislocations alone in the emergency room. So, when I woke up from that dislocation, from that heavy medication they gave me, because they had to bring me back, I died on the table. And when I woke up, I had heart monitors. I had all kinds of machines on me, and I had no idea why at all. I started disconnecting shit. And I got up because I had to take my baby to the beach, because I had a vacation planned for me, someone, and my son. It was my husband at the time. And, that didn't work out or whatever. And I had to take my son to the beach. So I was like, I can't stay here. I got to go. So I hopped up off the bed a half an hour after they put machines on me. And I was walking towards the door. And the doctor passed by. And he almost fainted. He almost passed out. This was a white man, but he turned milky white and almost passed out. And he said, "What the hell are you doing up?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Every time you do this dislocation thing, I'm out for a few. And I get up, I gotta go. I got things to do. Strap the brace on me. I gotta go, you know. Because anything for my kids, right?" And the man looked at me and he said, "Ma'am, we gave you too much medication. And that's why you were on those heart monitors and pressure cuff. And you people that take the kind of medicine that we gave you are laid out on machines for an entire 8 hours of the day. You just woke up 30 minutes later. That is impossible." And I said, "Well, I guess not, because I'm standing here talking to you, sir." Still white now. He said like this. "Did you sign out?" I said, "I'm about to." He said, "Okay." And I swear to you, that man took a week off after that, because I tried to call him and the hospital told me. He could not believe that I went from dead to awake in 30 minutes when I was supposed to be out in that hospital for an entire 8 hours. And after that, everything was very, very, very different. Very different. And I believe that along with, I used to say, it's because when I turned 50 on March, everything, and it slowly did, but me dying and coming back, I think was the cherry on top. And it awakened me to a wealth of knowledge that allowed me to start healing, that allowed me to stop arguing and yelling and posting nonsense. And it allowed me to recognize what I was really here for and why I had gone through so many, many trials and tribulations. And they do say the chosen ones go through the worst, because that's what we're here for, to show people that we are resilient enough to pass and surpass all of the karmic hate, all of life's tribulations, all of what. See, God created this, but he did not create this to be perfect on purpose. The government will say, "Oh, we're weeding out the weak." I mean, they won't tell us. That's behind closed doors, right? But it was God's way of letting him know who was on what side at any given point. It's like, that's like our microchip, So when you decide to be a karmic, it's like that microchip sets off and says, "God, this ain't the one. This ain't the one. Next." And that's what he did. So when I mean weeding out, I don't mean killing off. I mean weeding out so that he knows which ones are the ones that are truly going to serve his word, that are truly here to help at any cost. And to date, I think that I have been put through a wringer, a washing machine, and a dryer. F just the wringer. They put me through all of it. And I'm still here. So, and I still wake up no matter what they throw at me. So God is good. And I thank him every day. So, as I said, as he weeds out people so he knows who's the chosen ones. I must also release and weed people that are not good for me. And I might be a very hard pill to swallow sometimes. And sometimes I'm rough around the edges. And sometimes I'm real, blunt and straightforward. And I'm, sorry, not sorry. Sometimes things need to be said so that people stop living in their own illusion. Because there are people that lie so much, they believe their own lies. So sometimes you got to cut through that. You got to, because you got to cut through the bull and the tension is thick. But it can be done. Some of you can seek the light who have been led astray. And some of you were just built that way. And I must release you where you are. But I definitely call my energy back. I apologize for yesterday's rants. That won't happen again. I hope. But again, I'm not perfect. But I wasn't supposed to be perfect. I was supposed to show you exactly what humanity can do to a person, good or bad. And I have accepted both. Okay. So, have an awesome Thursday. If you are going to have a drink, please toast to my releasing what no longer serves me. Please toast to whoever got over on me and think they won and think that they are going to prosper in life with whatever they took from me. Your mind is going to be your jail, because that will always run through your mind for the rest of your natural life, because none of you had any reason to hurt me in the first place. I, growing up, have hurt my children, and because mothers make mistakes, and I was young and their father was young, so we all kind of grew up together. But we had a very good life. We had a very happy life. It was a family, a full knitted family that was happy. And, at times I may have been too tough. And for that, I apologize. But in the same breath, my children are a force to be reckoned with. And no one is ever going to stand in their way. No one. I fully believe that. And God has shown me that. They will prosper, regardless if anyone helps them or not. Because they came from me. They came from their father. And those men took a licking and kept on ticking. They really did. They were strong men. They had strong fathers. And I was a strong mother. And I hope that one day my daughters will find time to come and visit me in this hot place. They don't like Florida, so they say, right? They can't stand it. They love New York. So, I think I've made myself clear. Again, I hope to develop this center into something that can be hopefully passed down to my children if they want to continue it. Or I fully believe I will leave a legacy. And I hope that you will join me in supporting that mission. Because just as God saved me countless times, I was put here to save a countless amount of people. All of you. Whoever may need my help. Because that's the only way I know how to be. Enjoy your day. I love you all. For those who follow, for those who support, even for those who question, because you stood around long enough, you stuck around long enough to find out the truth. You stuck around long enough for everything to develop and fall apart right in front of you, so that you know I was not the enemy at any given point in time. I'm human, plus a little more. And I'm here for all of you. I'm not perfect, but I will admit when I am wrong, and I will apologize when I have to. And this was one of those times. But I could still walk proudly, alone if I have to, and continue my mission. Those of you who care to follow me, you are very, very welcome. And of course, you don't have to follow, because we can all lead. I've never been jealous of anyone, and I'm not going to start now. I live very comfortably, so when I get up enough money, I will hopefully purchase my first home. I'm renting here. And, you know, because certain people destroyed my credit in the time that they were trying to destroy me as a whole. So, but I've always built, if they tore me down, I built myself back up alone, by myself. It's in me. It will never leave me. This is why I have come here, I believe, many times. So, I will get my house on my own if I have to, in time, when God sees that that's my time. And for the family that I have tried to contact many times, and they refuse to answer me. I don't know, maybe they think I want to steal their money. No. I care about family way more than I care about money. But that's me. That's not everyone in my family. So I cannot talk for everyone. But I do bless you all. I hope you see the light. I hope you see my truth. I hope you go find all my pages. I had Catfire75 on Instagram, Lioness Laughter 99 on Instagram. I have about 3, maybe 5 pages that every time I made a page, the hacker took it from me and developed some shit on her own and made money. Great. So, you know, I tried to contact the people that I wanted to find. I wanted to meet them again. I hadn't seen some family members since I was 16 in Puerto Rico. So I was excited to meet more family. I really was. And I hope that one day a curiosity will spark in them and they will want to meet me. But that is all that I can say. If not, go with God. I wish you all in abundance, comfortability, health, peace of mind. I don't boomerang. Excuse me. I don't curse anyone. I simply return to sender my boomerang. That's all. As many people have said on their post, that some people don't like me because I give off their reflection. I mirror, and they see what they don't like in themselves, and often blame me, and they feel a kind of uneasiness around me because I don't know. I must tap into something that they don't want me to tap into, and it irks the living hell out of them. And I apologize for that too. I'm not doing that on purpose at all. At all. I guess that's just what I was put here for. And I have helped many people, even just with these posts since I started. I have seen the change in certain people. And so I know this is my purpose. This is my niche. This is my purpose. And this is what I was put here to do. In this portion of my life, this chapter of my life, because I have worn many, many, many hats in my life. And I'm very proud of that. And I should be. I don't think it's boasting. I've worked hard for everything that I have. Everything. Nothing was ever given to me. As my sister worked hard for her life. My brother worked hard in his life. No one got a free ride at all. But we were taught morals. We were taught good values. And I hope that you carry with them for all your days. Because I see for a fact that my children, they're okay. And that's all that I ever wanted for them. To be okay, to be happy, to be comfortable. So I'll leave you here with that. I hope to see a good turnout in late October for some events and workshops that I want to hold. I hope that I can organize a few things for my community. I continue to meet more people in my neighborhood, and really good people, really nice. And I believe that I am in the right place. And I will continue to heal right here until it is my time to move to a bigger home, hopefully. I think this is small. My dream is to live right by the beach so that I can walk out my back door and talk to my dad, my grandmother, and the 30 other relatives that are in the water, and all the people that have passed in my life that still walk with me. I hope that I can eventually purchase that home alone if I have to. And walk out that back door with my coffee every morning. And remember what a good dad I had. God bless you. I love you. Have a great Thursday. I really think I might have a drink today myself. So if anyone cares to join me, I'll be at the Sea Drift later today. Enjoy your day, your moment, your lives, with or without me. But I wish no one any ill will. I will never wish my brother and sister ill will, or any family members ill will. I wish them a totally abundant life, And I wish everyone the same. For the people that continue walking into my house, please don't invade my property anymore. Okay? It is not fair to me. It is not right. And nothing goes unpunished, whether it's now or later. So please think before you walk through my threshold, because that threshold is most definitely blessed with a soldier right outside. So whatever you do, they won't stop you from coming in. But they will definitely notate that God sees you. Some neighbors, even though they want to be quiet, I'm sure they see you too. But I'm not going to give you any more of my energy or time. I'm not going to be upset anymore, because if you loved me, if you wanted to bless me with whatever it is that was left to me, you would have. And apparently they got it a while ago. And their plan was to eliminate me so that I would never know. And I'm sorry that you feel such hatred towards me. And I'm sorry that you feel I was going to turn into, I don't know, the Monopoly man and run away with the money. I don't get it, because I share everything. I've always shared everything with everyone. I've opened my home many times in my life. For big families, not one person, you know. I cooked one time with 11 people in my house with 2 cups of rice. And I made 11 plates of rice. 11. For 11 people. And it seemed like that pot would never empty. So God has blessed me so many times, in so many ways, because he knows that I mean good for the collective, not just me. I'm not selfish, and I never have been. Ever. Yeah, but that's my spiel. But I feel that my followers deserved to know the truth. I feel that they deserved an apology from me. But also, you need to know, none of us are perfect, and everyone is going to have a bad day. But if you could recognize that, nip it in the bud, reflect, meditate, apologize if you have to, breathe deep, stand tall, and walk with your head held high. That's what I intend to do. And I welcome you all to my circle. I have a wealth of knowledge that I would like to teach whoever would like to learn. I'm right here, Ormond by the sea. I hope to see whoever it is that feels they need to see me, whoever needs to talk. I have a conversation area by my tree, and I have a conversation area by my front door, and I have a table at Seadrift. And I think most of the people here know that I have one particular spot on the beach that I always go to. I don't change. Same place all the time. So, don't tell that to the people, I guess, that's currently trying to kill me. But if you would like to reflect, have a conversation, talk, or just, because sometimes we need that day of verbal diarrhea. Okay? I accept that. And I take full responsibility for my own. Please take responsibility for yours now. Okay? Namaste. I love you all. This is Cat's Cradle. Art, therapy, and spiritual healing center. Whoever is in need of me or needs help with any of the talents that I now hold in my purse, and there are many, I am happy to help any one of you. Small message for the karmic that's been battling me forever. Sweetheart, I think we got to a point in life where me and you were so obsessed with each other that we forgot the man in the middle. At this point, I think me and you have a bigger bond. So, please release me, and I will help you build your own name when you release mine. Okay? No, I'm not taking any of you to court anymore. I'm dropping it. If you felt better stealing from me, that is your cross to bear. But I'm not mad anymore. I got washed from the outside, from the inside and to out. So I have accepted that you don't care to be a part of my life. And whoever is hacking my devices, hacking my pages, stopping me from making any kind of money, online, please release me. For whoever put my, supposed tapes of me on the dark web, please erase me from that world. Release me. God bless you.